테스트. 하나 둘 셋. 네, 하나 둘 셋. 네, 안녕하십니까. NGOTV BJ 에노즈입니다. 네, 오늘 오랜만에 선동열 키우기 이렇게 찾아오게 됐는데요. 예, 오늘 24화 진행하는데, 지난 시즌인 2028 시즌에도 이제 그 포스트 시즌에 진출하지 못해서 이렇게 2029 시즌부터 오늘 2029 시즌 개막전 경기부터 이렇게 진행을 하게 되겠습니다. 보시다시피 개막전이기 때문에 성적이 다 경기가 없는 상태고요. 오늘 일정부터 오늘 첫 경기가 개막전인데, 오늘 또 이제 아마 이제 개막전 경기에도 제가 또 성동열 선수가 개막전 경기 출전하게 되겠습니다. 올 한해도 올 한해도 이제 그 에이스로서 선발 1선발에 1선발로 시작을 하게 되겠네요. 그럼 그러면은 이번 방송도 여러분들과 함께 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 첫 경기 개막전 경기는 개막전 이제 첫 3연전 경기 애틀랜타 브레이브스와의 경기네요.
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps player spotlight. Sean is, of course, the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
지금 이렇게 보여주고 있고요. 뭐 이제 이제는 뭐 거의 사이언 수상은 매해 이루어지고 있는데, 받고 있는데, 문제가 이제 포스트 시즌에서 포스트 시즌에 올라가기도 어려워지고, 포스트 시즌에도 이제 한 3번? 4번 정도 올라가서, 3-4번 정도 올라간 것 같은데, 그다지 성적이 붙였습니다.
Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
센터바 선수 같네요. 그리고 또 이번 이제 라인업은 확인하지 못했는데, 선발진은 좀 좋아진 모습을 볼 수가 있었습니다.
Number 90 gets the call
지난
to pitch
시즌
here on opening day in front of the
33경기
hometown
나와서
crowd. Dan, any
22승
thoughts?
2패, 그다음에 방어율 1.24 기록했습니다.
How about this? This guy lost only 2 games. That's right, 2 games all last season. what a fantastic year he had. We'll see if he can put together another one of those magical years beginning in this one.
Stepping in, Christian Robinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's set and the pitch. And a new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. First offering on its way. Luis Reyes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's fouled away.
카우 바람 한번 던져볼까?
And a great inning here as he gets another
이렇게,
punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3
내리
down,
삼진
3
3개
strikeouts.
잡아내면서
Not too shabby. More baseball on
개막전 첫
MLB Network
이닝
right
잘
after this.
막아냅니다.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
The right fielder, Gerard.
First pitch on its way. Encarnacion is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping up now, Kyle Tucker.
The left fielder, number 30. Kyle.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Encarnacion leads off first with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now in the box, Seth Brown. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Popped him up. Zavala has a play. No trouble with this
다행히도
one, and
한가운데로
the inning is
몰렸는데
over.
파울볼에 나와서
Braves strand 1.
잘 막아냅니다.
We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Mason Sandoval is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Christian Robinson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Christian Robinson.
First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Toribio will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down. Striding in now for the Nats. Number 90 stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 90.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall.
좋습니다.
Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the game.
이 서동열 선수가
Leading off the inning, Luis
홈런을
Arias, and they'll need
치면서
him to get something going here.
Things not looking
이적으로
very good
앞서가고
so
있고요.
far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That
Oh,
missed.
이게.
Close. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-2.
영상통 나와라.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
One down. One down.
Now back.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he
Okay,
struck him
좋아요.
out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Sliced hard on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Kyle Tucker from the stretch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Plays it first here.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Seth Brown. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Danny Jansen will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
잘 막아내면서 2대0의 승부 계속 이어지고 있습니다.
Ready to take his hacks again, number 90, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
One ball, one strike.
Let it fly.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg.
아마 부상에
And that
당할
is
수도
his plant
있는
leg, which is always a
타구였는데
concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be
어떻게
okay
교체가
to try
될지
and
모르겠네.
continue.
아, 괜찮다고 하는 것 같아요.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sergio Feliciano, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mason Sandoval. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt,
샌드바
and not
선수
very many hard hit balls
타석에
either.
들어서고요.
We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and this will kick off the base of the wall.
샌드바
And the
선수도
Braves have something
2루타를
going right
치면서
away. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a
투수로서
team to
또
put the ball
안타를
in play,
치네요.
every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Christian Robinson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Bichette gathers it in, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Luis Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
I got it.
Feliciano is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The count now at 2-2. Hard hit to first.
네, 이렇게 해서 상사자인 샌드바 선수를
One
이렇게
left for
내줬지만
Atlanta. They trail it here.
이후에 안타를 맞지 않으면서 잘 막아내고 6회 말에 또 한 점 추가하네요.
All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the
오늘도
outfielder,
치료까지
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he fouls this one off.
아무래도 이제 이제 한 73구, 73구 돌렸기 때문에 아마 이제 완봉승도 가능할 수 있을 것 같은데요.
Standing in, Bobby Witt Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Tucker, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. Over 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
두 번 다 두 타석 모두 이제 3주는 물러갔네요.
Down in the zone, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 90. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Seth Brown.
89 덜 상태에서 8회 다시 마운드에 올라오고요.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box now, Danny Jansen. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
좀 마음이 급해지고 있는 상대팀 타자들이고.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Danny Jansen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Right.
또 이제 아웃 잡아내고. 네, 이렇게 해서 9회까지 마운드에 오르는 손도현 선수. 손도현 선수가
comes set. Here's the
시즌
nothing and nothing
개막전
pitch.
야봉송을
Ninth inning underway
눈앞에
now
두고
as the
있습니다.
first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So stepping in, Luis Rtts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
9회
Yeah,
초
Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great
아웃카운트
pitching
마지막
so
하나
far
남은
this week.
상황인데
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. Takes this the other way to right and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team.
교체하지
They were
않겠지?
down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Ferrar Encarnacion. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a fly ball.
자, 잡아낼 수 있을까?
But this will land untouched. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit.
아마 교체될 것 같은데.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder.
Hit pretty
이거
well
뭐야?
out to deep center field. Robles looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. He's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Hey, it took them a technical train to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Braves used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Johnny Lott claims the win at it.
아, 이게 비록 이제 패전은 안 됐지만, 승리를 이제 코앞에서 놓치네. 아우, 죄송합니다. 기침을 갑자기 많이 나오네, 기침이. 타자 라인업 같은 거에도 이제 좋지, 나쁜 편은 아니네요.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Sean is of course the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice...
네, 이번 경기는
We are
연매치의
under the
경기이구나.
lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good number 90, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy
Ah,
won the
충격이다,
NL Cy Young
진짜.
Award
지난번
last year.
경기는구나.
He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact.
거의
Solid pitcher.
이랬던 경우는
Now
거의
to
없을
play
것
Eric
같은데.
Pena, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's set and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Pena is retired to lead off the ball game. Ronnie Mauricio comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center.
I got it.
Feliciano will range to his left as he
그거
tracks
보니까
this
지난
one down in
경기에서
left center for the second out of the inning.
스타에서 완전 활약을 했는데 정말
Next for the
한순간에
Mets, Kyle Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
하긴 개막전 경기에서
Second
지는
inning
것도
set to
처음이네.
go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Hilliard. He pulls this one into right. Matias is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up for New York, Brett Beatty. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 0-1 the count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Beatty goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Now at the plate, Franklin Barreto. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Matias is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here's the Mets pitcher, Thomas Szapucki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, number 90, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Ball one.
All right, great take, great take. See it up.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Line drive to center field. Lewis is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is all set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eric Pena.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Slow little roller to third. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Digging in the switch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit down the third base line.
Mauricio.
Hey, one away.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey, sit him down, strike him out. Here we go.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
네, 카일 레이스
In
선수.
now, Kyle Lewis. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Here's the first pitch to him. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no
서로
score.
양팀 다 이제 안타가 없네요. 예. 아, 거의 완전 투수전인데. 야, 이거.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sam Hilliard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How
이제까지
about trying to get some base
0대0의
runners on, or
승부가
at
이어진
least
건
get a base hit?
처음인데,
They don't have any hits going
0대0
into this
승부는
part
계속
of the
여러
game.
봤었는데, 서로 이제 그 노이트너런인 경우가 거의 드물었던 것 같아요.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
거의
Here is a
이번
ground ball now for the
경기가
shortstop to the
처음인 것
right of
같은데,
second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
오늘 방송 들어오신 분, 예, 반갑습니다. 예, 오늘 하루도 고생하셨습니다.
Into the box, Brett Beatty. He
Yeah,
was a
what did that
strikeout
Brett
victim in his
Beatty do?
first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down
벌써
on strikes for the second out.
9개째 삼진 잡아내고 있습니다.
To the plate now, MJ Melendez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
투구수가 나쁘지 않는데.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
지난 시즌 이루수 부분 네, 골든글러브 수상을 했네요.
Yanked on the ground down the line.
아, 나도
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Now the 1-0.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Eric Pena is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles is right there. And that's out number 2. Ready once again, Ronnie Mauricio. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
아, 타자들도 진짜 못해준다. 오. 그래도 역전시켰네, 그래도.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result.
그래도 운이 좋게도 계속 패전은 모면하고 있는데. 뭐야 이거? 마이애미 마린스 6승 0패. 오. 마이애미가 이제 좀 초반 성적이 좋네요. 예. 아이고 올라가. 힘내, 힘을 내. 아이고. 아이고야. 그렇게 나이를 먹고도 아이고 이렇게 메가리가 없어가지고 아유.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
네, 뉴욕 매치와의 경기
We are
다시
under the lights this evening as we get you set for
돌아오게
another
됐고요.
edition of baseball on the show. Ought to
시티
be a good
필드에서
one here
펼쳐질
between the
시티
Washington
필드에서
Nationals
예,
and
펼쳐지게
the New
되겠습니다.
York Mets. Thomas Szapucki, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career.
At the plate, Eric Pena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the left fielder, Eric
The pitch.
Pena.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
와,
Yeah, Matty, this team has been
상당하네.
playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
어느 때쯤 했지 근데?
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Lewis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Stepping in now, Sam Hilliard. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lewis is off at first with 2 away. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. They still trail. In now for Washington, number 90. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Let's go right here.
From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hilliard will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So striding forward now, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Beatty.
Here we go, boys.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he takes a called strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Fly ball out toward left center field. De La Rosa will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Franklin Barreto is ready for his first at-bat of this early season
지난
contest.
시즌 골든글러브 이루스 부분
Now
수상을
here's the
했고요.
pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan
네,
McMahon.
8번 타자 리언 맥만 선수.
Ryan McMahon.
아, 라이언.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, plays at one now.
A 1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bichette backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Pena. He went down swinging to start the home first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go quietly here. Digging in to try it again, Ronnie Mauricio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. De La Rosa will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Sam Hilliard. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball 1.
와우, 안
I
낚이는구나.
don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the So striding
이거
in, number
3년간
90
승부라서
comes
좀
into this at bat
불안불안한데
0 for
또.
1 in the ball game.
자, 펀트.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to left field.
에이, 젠장.
Pena will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Digging in, Brett Beatty. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in now, MJ Melendez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Franklin Barreto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And yet another
Okay,
strikeout
좋아요.
here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one.
득점을 해야 되는데 이 정도면. 진짜 잠깐만. 왜 자꾸 이 상황에서.
At the plate, number 90, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, bases loaded. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Right to him. And that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Johnny Lopez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Pena. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Ronnie Mauricio is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So no runs on a hit here.
아, 이번 시즌은 타자들이 잘 안
So
좋아지는구나.
coming to the plate, Kyle Lewis, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Lewis. Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Gonna need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter
Ah,
that it's gonna be a
이런
strike.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the seventh, you're down one. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
I'm set with the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Sam Hilliard is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Brett Beatty is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Count even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
안 돼. 안 되지.
He settles
그러면
under
안
it
되지.
and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Striding into the box, MJ Melendez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent out to straightaway center field.
자, 이렇게 중격수
And that will
플라이아웃으로
conclude matters here in the 7th.
7회도
Mets
실점
strand
없이
one.
잘
They're on the
나가고
short end of a
있는데
1-0 score.
아, 이게 한 점 차이 승부가 계속 이어져 가지고 아, 굉장히 좀 불안한 상황입니다.
Digging in, Franklin Barreto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Ryan McMahon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Key Brian Hayes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sean Downs will try to get his club a little night.
아, 또 뭐야. 아.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Luis Escobar gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and
이제 8회까지 8회까지 무실점으로서 막아냈는데 역시 9회에 석점을 내주면서 역전패를 당하고 맙니다. 왜 성적들이 이 모양이지? 좋지 않은데. 칠성 8패. 정말. 하하하. 니놈이었구만. 아니 왜 마블의 투스톤 안 올리고 왜 얘를 안 올리고
The pitching staff is pressed to step up their game.
숨을 한번 돌렸더니 진 것 같은데? 아니네. 네, 이렇게 해서 오늘의 방송은 짧게 진행해서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 또 이제 또 채널 또 이제 다른 방송으로 다시 또 이어가야 되기 때문에 오늘 여기서 손동력 키우기 방송은 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 모두 이제 거의 9시가 다 돼가고 있는 상황인데 모두들 휴식을 잘 취하시길 바라겠고요. 또 제 방송에도 많은 관심을 가져주시고 오늘은 좀 그렇게 좀 뭐랄까 분위기가 좀 다운되어 있는 그런 이제 분위기 속에서 이제 방송을 이어가고 있는데 좀 너무 이제 분위기가 너무 조용한 분위기에서 방송을 이어가서 너무 죄송하게 생각하고 있습니다. 그러면 오늘 방송은 여기서 성동열 키우기 방송은 여기서 마무리 짓겠습니다. 여러분들 편히 쉬시길 바라면서 이번 방송 마무리하겠습니다.